everyone, Sarah Jane here. I thought today I would just do a very simple whisper video, just to talk to you about the random things that come to my mind. Sometimes whisper videos are my favorite. I really like the mouth sounds and things that people say and the different ways that whispering can be relaxing. I also thought I could do some of my hand movements in a little while. I also really like those when I watch videos. I've been posting as much as I thought I would. I kind of thought I would post once a week or something, but it's kind of intimidating to come up with new ideas and to find time when there aren't people in my house. But I've really enjoyed doing this so far, and I've really appreciated everyone's comments. For those of you who have commented, that really means a lot to me. I am so glad to see that people are actually watching them, and I hope that they help you to fall asleep and actually give you some tingles, because I'm still figuring all of this out. So I've been really enjoying the weather lately. I love when it's so warm, and that feeling of getting into your car and just sitting in a hot car for a few minutes and your skin gets all tight and cozy. I've really enjoyed just kind of taking in every sensation of the warm weather since it started. I used to think I loved cold, but something changed maybe 2 years ago, and I could just live without winter, I think. But I'm really excited about the weather. It gives me so much energy and drive and push to just do whatever needs to be done and relax as well. I hope that you all are finding ways to relax lately, whether it's just sitting in a park or reading a book, drinking coffee. I just listed my favorite things, but whatever it is for you, I hope that you're taking time to do it for yourself, because it's really important. I have been thinking a lot lately about the importance of really taking care of yourself, and how I have always placed a lot of value in that, and in some ways it can make you feel selfish, especially when you have people in your life who don't do that, who put everyone in front of themselves. It can seem very admirable. But I was thinking recently that I know myself, and I think, I find it easy to be compassionate for people, but I think that comes from my ability and the freedom I've given myself to really care for myself first, and I think that's okay. So I hope that you are doing the same, because you work hard and you love your loved ones well, and you deserve to rest. You deserve to have fun and to release guilt for the things in your life that you enjoy or that bring you peace. Because wonderful things that you should give to yourself, and then you can actually share them with others, following, feeling them for yourself. I think that a lot of times it can be tempting to pull those things out of nowhere if we're not allowing ourselves to feel them first, and we try to just give them away. We're pulling them out of a place in ourselves that doesn't exist, and then we're just like running ourselves dry, and eventually you might wake up tired, you might lose compassion for the ones that you love, or you might run away and do something extreme that doesn't feel honorable or intentional or thought out at all. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I feel like I took some time for a while and didn't allow myself to really have fun or to really care for myself. It was very much just focused on work, and I felt like I had to be focused on work in order to feel successful, but there are so many levels of success in the world, and that, for me, I think starts with love and just really living my life with the people that I care about, and not so much about being well off financially, or even a household name, or successful in the career sense of the word. I think it's more about giving and receiving love and kindness and forgiveness and understanding, and being sure of who you are, and living in a way that is honorable to that. So that's kind of what I've been working on lately. I think that love is, there's so many different kinds of love in the world, and I've been really blessed to experience lots of them. I think that the kind of love that is always been the most precious to me has been that with friends. I think having the kind of relationships with your friends that are very intimate and tender is something that I've cherished my whole life, and I think have really created some foundations for me that I wouldn't have experienced otherwise. And families can be difficult, and we can take them for granted as well. And I think that we can take our partners for granted, and partners can heal us and they can harm us, as well as family and friends. I mean, people, any person in your life can heal you or harm you, but I think that taking the time to really know who you are and love that person and care for that person can create a space for you to filter the people that you allow into your space and into your tender places. I think if I didn't have assurance of who I was, I would take anyone, and I'd be much more open to pain and much more open to volatile people, I think. But so I hope that you're caring for yourself, and I hope that you're finding ways to find rest and to find hope and love and happiness and all of the good things. But also I hope that you're sharing your life with people and you're open to that. I think just one, at least, someone to love someone, be open, allow them to see you for who you really are, and hopefully you can also see them for who they really are, and give them your attention, and really listen to the things that they say, and give thought to the things that you say in response to them. Don't worry about being what you think they want you to be. Just be your authentic self, and in that you'll find the people who want you there, and the people who don't will float away, and the ones who remain will be the ones that should remain. There'll be deeper dynamics than ever. I'm talking like I am your 80-year-old grandmother giving you relationship advice. But I just feel, one of my jobs, I work in a cafe, and sometimes you can get into really intimate conversations with people as you're working in a job like that. And I met a woman the other day who, her son had just gotten out of the hospital, and she was there having coffee with a friend, and she took her time, and she drank slowly, and she talked, and she just told me that her son was at her house. She's been taking care of him for a few days, and he'd just gotten out of the hospital, and while she was at the coffee shop, her daughter was watching him. And I told her that I was just really impressed with her decision to come here and meet someone and have coffee and to just sit and be in a peaceful place for herself. And we kind of talked about it for a little while, and she said, if I'm not taking care of me, then who's going to take care of him? And, and I responded that I think that's so true, and that if she wasn't taking care of her, it also opens up the room for her to lose compassion and to be a little jaded, and to not approach him with the tenderness and the care that obviously she would want to be giving him in this time. And I saw her the next day, and she came back and she said, this conversation released me of that guilt and freed me to feel like I can do that. I can care for myself more, and I can do that and still be the mother to him that I feel like I am and I want to be. And that, I think, was just a really great moment to have with her, and to feel like, we as people can honor ourselves, and by doing that, we're honoring other people in the long run. I've been thinking about what had me starting to watch ASMR videos. I remember watching The Water Whispers. I watched her video. She talked about how she started with ASMR, and I was thinking about, when I started watching, and mine happened when I worked as a photographer full-time, and had an office, and in my office I was alone all day, and I didn't particularly like being a business owner. I like photography, and I like working with people. but I don't necessarily like running a business, or even really having the weight of a business on my shoulders. If I mess up, it's all my fault, and if I succeed, then all of the glory goes to me, which both of those options felt uncomfortable. So anyway, while I was doing this full time, I had an office and I was alone most of the day, and I had a lot of work to do and a lot of mundane work that had me sitting at a desk like really tense and anxious and just kind of getting like knotted up every day. And one day I searched for relaxation videos, and I was looking for like guided meditations that I could do while I worked, so I could edit photos and listen to guided meditations, I thought, for relaxation. And I found ASMR videos. I think the first one that I found was a makeup brush video. And actually, I didn't know that you could subscribe to videos until a little bit after I started watching them. So I found this video and I loved it, and it was tingles all over. It was insane. And then I watched it, and then I couldn't find the girl again, and I can't remember her name, but she did. She just showed her brush collection. She sat on her bed. I probably filmed it with her computer, and I just loved the way she spoke, and I loved, the gentleness in which she kind of touched her hands and with the brushes, and so I started, every time I edited photos, I watched videos, and I've been doing it now for, I don't know, a year or 2 years, and now I listen to videos while I like sound slice videos while I edit, and also like to watch more visual things when I'm about to go to sleep, or if I want to take a nap or something like that. I've actually never been great at taking naps until ASMR. I've always been the kind of person who was too tired. Like, I would be really tired in the middle of the day, but when it came time to laying down for a nap, I could never take one, even if I didn't get any sleep the night before. So I've really appreciated that, being able to take an afternoon nap, especially if I know I'll be up late, or if I didn't get enough sleep the night prior. It gives me, I feel a lot more rested as a person with that freedom, and just knowing that I have that option feels great. Feels really great to me. So if you've made it this far and you have any thoughts or ideas about other kinds of videos that I can do, I would really love to hear them, because I'm having a difficult time coming up with ideas. I'm a little bit limited on location right now, but I'm hoping that soon that will change, and I'll be able to film in a few different places. But until then, I can do what I can do in this space, and I'm hoping to do some more role plays and maybe some personal attention stuff. video. Please let me know what you think, if you have any thoughts, if you hated this, if you loved it, that would be great to hear too. And just say hello. I'd love to see who you are and be able to say hi back. So, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you watching this far, and I hope that I can continue doing this for you guys if you enjoy it. I hope that you get to sleep and relax and rest and find peace